In this part of the continent, we don't have anything called spring, but you know what season it is? It's the in-between weather I love. It's not the freezing Margary winter, but it's also not the dreadful Indian summer where you will faint if you step out at 1 p.m. You're a dead bug right there. The weather is cold, but kind of sweating at the same time. It's so bright and sunny. The weather is cold, but also warm at the same time. There is no way we will wear anything that remotely resembles a full coverage makeup. Today I'm gonna show y'all a very simple light coverage makeup where you look so juicy and yummy, but you won't die from wearing this in the middle of the noon. All the colors are inspired by the spring season, but also very wearable for this unknown Indian weather. Prep your skin with whatever you use. I already moisturized, so I applied my sunscreen, and if you have prominent pores or textures, apply your usual primer. Now I'm gonna introduce y'all to this eyebrow pencil. It's a micro precision eyebrow pencil from Pony Effect. I love Pony. I only bought it from YesStyle because of her, but when I started to use it, oh my god, I legit don't know what to say. It's like I have a brain fog. Maybe it's because I haven't tried that many micro precision eyebrow pencils. Look at that. I was blown away by how natural and hair-like the strokes looked. It makes me look like an artist. So apparently the width of the tip is 1.5 millimeter, which makes perfect sense as to why the strokes look so realistic. And I also thought the tip would break because of how slim and dainty it was, but no, the formula is pretty sturdy and waxy too. Just so you know, I'm gonna repurchase this eyebrow pencil from YesStyle again. I try not to hype up these products which are obviously not available in, India. But if you ever get anything from YesStyle and you wanna get something from the makeup category, I highly recommend this. The shade Deep Brown is a perfect match for my eyebrows. It's the kind of brow color that is deep enough, but it doesn't look black. I don't like black or ashy colors for my eyebrows. I already have an RBF, so yeah, I stick to my brown soft color spectrum, so my face looks a little soft. Now, if you only have minor imperfections to cover like pigmentation here and there and obviously dark circles, I recommend that you go for a pot concealer. Compared to regular liquid concealers, the majority of pot concealers have this thick consistency featuring high coverage like this one I'm using here. I'm stamping the concealer on the exact places I want to cover, and with my fingers I'm blending it out. Now this shade from Kryolan has an orange undertone. But that's not my undertone. I have an olive undertone, so that is why I'm using my concealer first. I have brown skin privilege. I can still use an orange undertone and get away with it because compared to someone who has a very fair skin tone, on my skin this orange doesn't look that crazy. So in this video you will see that I'm using minimal number of tools. I think I only used 2 brushes and a sponge. That's because I was too lazy to clean my brushes, so I took these 2 brushes and wiped the surface with a micellar water. So yeah, don't be like me and please use clean brushes or else you will get acne. Now because of that concealer, my undertone changed. I look a bit orange compared to before makeup. I'm using this BB cream from Mars Cosmetics to gloss over my face so that the orange doesn't pop on my skin and my undertones don't clash. This shade Tan looks like a shade lighter to my skin tone, but no, it's a good match. I actually thought of getting the shade Rich, thank the god, because that shade would have been a little too dark. Now, I would say that this is more of a skin tint than a BB cream because it has a thicker consistency than most BB or CC creams I've used. To give you a vague description, the consistency is pretty similar to Innisfree's tinted moisturizer that I also like. Except Mars BB cream doesn't look too dewy. It has that perfect natural finish. This is a budget friendly option too. I think it retails for 250 rupees. So yeah, compared to the Innisfree one, I like this one more. The next product I'm using is the Blue Heaven Contour and Highlight Stick. Bestie, go and grab this right now. You know the K-Beauty Contour Stick, which I always say that you have to be extra fast or else it will stick to your skin and it takes a bit of effort to blend it out. This is the exact opposite of K-Beauty's contour stick. The consistency is very creamy, so you should let it sit for a few seconds and blend it out. But if you don't want to wait, just make sure you're stamping the contour while blending and not sweeping the product. The color is in between of a contour and a bronzer, so it gave me warmth and dimension at the same time. Like most people, I also have a bit of asymmetry on my face. I'm only placing the product on those areas I want to eliminate. Like the side of my nose, which is kind of bulged, I only placed the contour right at that area and blended it with a small eyeshadow brush. This is the best ultra affordable setting spray for dry skin, which also outperforms my Milani setting spray. You're welcome. I literally hit the jackpot with the setting spray. I'm not gonna say anything anymore because please be my guest. Judge it for yourself. I'm bamboozled and I don't even know what to say. How can these brands make the best quality products at such an affordable price? It's sold for 299 rupees. You're welcome. Now for the eyes, we are gonna keep it very simple. Take a brown eye pencil and apply it on the outer corner of the eyes. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of one of those model off-duty makeup. No funky brushes, none of that clownery, okay? I'm using my fingers and smudging the color so it's neither harsh nor ultra defined. It's like a natural shadow to your eyes. Now with a black liquid eyeliner, I'm gonna draw a cute doe eyeliner. Gone were the days where I would spend so much time carving out the perfect sultry sexy wing eyeliner. Youthful spring is here. I'm only going to line the outer lash line area and draw a small dainty wing. I'm using the Mars liquid eyeliner. Such a cute product. One side it has like a stamp, another side is your regular pen eyeliner. Mine has a moon shaped stamp. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but the tip of this eyeliner is not precise, so it's easy to create one of those bulky thick eyeliner. Now just like the brown pencil eyeliner, I'm gonna skip the inner corner and draw my eyeliner starting from the center of my iris. This technique suits my eye shape. And I'm using the same brown eyeliner to tight line my upper waterline. Because the weather is getting a little warm, I'm gonna use the K-Beauty setting powder. But before setting my face, I'm gonna run through the base makeup with a sponge, just making sure that the base products didn't settle under my fine lines or wrinkles. This powder is hardcore. Just look how it mattifies my skin. Look at that. But warning, this powder doesn't work with damp or wet beauty blenders. So you have to use your brush or one of those powder puffs, use that. I'm a fan of this finish. It is matte, but it doesn't deliberately show that you have applied something to mattify your skin. Now, I can't really do what I did back in winter. Remember, I used to dust off some powder and ran away like that. Normal girly pops be baking and shit. My dry skin can never. I can't bake because my skin will turn patchy and red. So I am stamping the powder to my skin. I'm using the same brush that I used to apply concealer and my BB cream. Now you can literally stop here and go on with your day. The base makeup and the eyes, just chef's kisses, okay? The perfect coverage for Indian spring summer weather. This is for people who love fruity aesthetics. I believe that's what it's called, fruity floral makeup. I'm gonna take this light pink, almost like Barbie pink lip tint from MyGlamm. First, I'm gonna apply it on the apples of my cheeks. If you already have this tint, you know that it disappears. This is made for dummy dum-dums like me who are a bit conservative with their blush. I would stop right here because it gives me like a fresh glow. To make it pop on my skin, I'm using a bit more product but blending it with a brush. Now you can see how the color pops on my skin. We will now layer another tint from Etude House. This is a vibrant strawberry color and the consistency is very watery compared to MyGlamm tint. I'm only going to apply it on the cheek area and blend it across the eyes. This type of blush placement will also like lift your face. When you use your fingers to blend, it will take away a lot of product. I'm gonna go one more layer, but now with a brush. If you wanna try this combo, I have to give you a disclaimer. Water tints have this nature to absorb quickly into the skin. 9 out of 10 times it will look patchy. I don't mind because I always use my beauty sponge at the end. Other than that, I highly recommend this tint from Etude House and also the MyGlamm tint for my conservative besties. I told y'all, I thought I was over with the highlighter trend, but this highlighter from 𝘍𝘈𝘊𝘥 stick, okay, whatever it's called, it just looked ethereal on the tube. So I just thought, okay, let me just, use the tiniest bit on my chin, and I don't know what happened the next few seconds because I applied it everywhere. So I guess I'm back to using highlighters. This stuff is creamy, it's subtle and gives me that fresh face glow. I don't regret it at all. Now for the lips, I'm gonna layer 2 colors. I will be using the same tint I used back then for my cheeks. The MyGlamm tint disappears as usual, so let's layer it with the strawberry tint from Etude House. Did you know that I used to hate watery lip tints because I always picked the wrong color? I used to go for colors like coral, which obviously 10 on 10 looks horrible on deeper skin tones. It's that one color I avidly avoid. I never thought pink or rosy tint would suit me. I don't know, I thought it would make me look like a 𝘗𝘂𝘏, but I gotta say, if you have the same skin tone as me, try these bright berry colors. They just make you look like you're full of life, but you're dying inside like me. Try these. Do you see that? I love this stuff. I'm not a gloss person, but I love this lip gloss from e.l.f. It's not one of those sticky glosses and it makes me look expensive. This is how the look came out. I love this fruity floral aesthetic. Oh, and I love citrusy, clean, fresh, beachy fragrances. So I layered these 2 fragrances. Very much spring, summer vibes. If you're the kind of person who sweats a lot, I recommend these 2 products, the K Beauty Powder and the Mars Setting Spray. The strawberry lip tint was my favorite, and obviously the 𝘍𝘈𝘊𝘥 stick. So yeah, that is it for today. I will see you next with a lipstick video. Bye!